very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start continue with the transcription. Before going to start, first revise our previous class content. That is, in previous class we have already completed that the DNA, only one strand of DNA undergoes in transcription. The eukaryotic genome is monocystonic. That means they synthesize only one type of protein, and the prokaryotic genome is polycystonic. That is the single RNA or cystron can synthesize more than one type of protein. That's why the prokaryotes are polycystonic gene, or they have, because of the small genome, so they can synthesize the so many type of proteins. Or why only one strand undergoes in synthesis process or transcription process? Because of two type of protein can synthesize only small fragment of DNA. So one extra protein can every time one extra protein can synthesize from DNA. So there is no need for the extra protein. So that's why only one strand undergoes in synthesis process. Second, if both the strands are synthesized, undergoes in transcription process, so complementary strands synthesized by the DNA molecule. So that's why because of the two complementary strands can bind with each other by double or triple hydrogen bond in between the adenine and uracil, or in between the cytosine and guanine. So double stranded RNA do not undergoes any translation process, so they are unable to synthesize the protein or undergoes in translation process. So that's why, and this phenomena is used in the degeneration of double-stranded RNA in eukaryotes during the silencing process. That's the double-stranded RNA undergoes in the degeneration by different enzymes, slicer and dicer, and they become degenerated when there is no need for or wrong type of mRNA synthesized in the during the transcription process. So that's why both strands do not undergoes in the synthesis process. Or in the synthesis of RNA, thymine replaced by uracil. So that is the important function, and the substrate which involved in the synthesis of mRNA or whatever the RNA is. Actually, the nucleosides are simply nucleotide triphosphate. They come in the form of nucleotide triphosphate, whereas in DNA they come in the form of deoxynucleotide triphosphate. So they triphosphate simply provide the energy for the bond formation, because phosphate need for the bond formation, or they give their electrons for electron, that energy needed for the bond formation, or two phosphate remove after the addition of nucleotide. So after the addition of nucleotide, during the formation or transcription process, or during the formation of mRNA or whatever the RNA is, the 2-phosphate group or any phosphate as such removed from the DNA molecule. That is the 2-phosphate removed after the addition of or after the formation of rRNA or mRNA, tRNA, whatever the RNA is. Now come to the another feature, the transcription unit. Transcription unit. So what is transcription unit? Transcription unit, that is unit structure of DNA which undergoes in the transcription process, or mainly have three reasons. These reasons are promoter. Second is structural gene. And the third reason is terminator. Now these are the reasons on the DNA or the transcription unit which undergoes in the transcription must have all these reasons: promoter reason, structural gene, and terminator reason. Structural, what is promoter reason? Or simply if this is the double helical structure, in the double helical structure, if we draw the promoter region, so region which is present towards the 5 prime end, 5 prime end or upstream of the DNA, this region is known as promoter region. Here is promoter region. Now, and this region which is present towards the downstream or towards the 3 prime end, that region is known as terminator. And the genes which are present in between the promoter and terminator is known as structural genes. Structural gene. That structural gene only synthesize the mRNA process. That the small segment of DNA which have the structural gene undergoes in the transcription process. So here is the 3 reason on the DNA molecule on a small fragment or transcription unit. The 3 reasons are promoter, structural gene, terminator. Now, what are the function of these? These 3 structural gene, also said to be structural gene, or sorry, these 3 reasons. Now, promoter help in the addition, or they provide the base for addition of the core enzyme, also said to be holoenzyme or RNA polymerase second, if they synthesize the mRNA molecule. So undergoes in the transcription process and that transcription process the formation of mRNA molecule. That promoter region provide the site of addition of RNA polymerase second. RNA polymerase also said to be DNA dependent RNA polymerase second. Now, they provide site or they provide environment or base for the addition of RNA polymerase second, so that the RNA polymerase easily can bind with the promoter region. When RNA polymerase moving along with the DNA molecule, they search the promoter region, or promoter region have the specific sequence by which they easily can search this sequence on the DNA molecule. So every DNA, every small portion do not function as a promoter region. If some sequence, that is somehow they are also known as TAT box, TAT box, or in case of eukaryote TAT box, or in case of prokaryote they are also known as Pupno box. So this is the point of higher class, but that TAT box, that means the sequence promoter region have this specific sequence. This specific sequence on the 5 prime end or towards the 5 prime end or towards the upstream of the DNA. When the RNA polymerase move along with the DNA molecule, they search the promoter region or the specific sequence. In case of eukaryote, they search the specific sequence of DNA molecule, or when they receive that sequence, or they are considered as promoter because they promote or initiate the transcription process or synthesis of RNA molecule. When they find this region, when the RNA polymerase second find this region, this specific sequence, the RNA polymerase can easily bind with the promoter region or bind with the specific sequence, or they provide environment or such environment or such region or base, so that the RNA polymerase second can easily bind with the promoter region or with the TAT box, also said to be TAT box. In case of prokaryote, it is also known as Pupno box. Now, when they bind with such a specific sequence, or they read this specific sequence, finally they bind with the promoter region or the RNA polymerase second, or whatever RNA polymerase first and third bind with the promoter region, for example. So and they provide base or attachment to the attachment for the RNA polymerase second. And the RNA polymerase second, because RNA polymerase second formed by the two subunit, that is core enzyme and the sigma subunit, or with the help of this sigma subunit, they can easily, the RNA polymerase can easily easily recognize the promoter region, or easily recognize the some specific sequence which are present on the DNA molecule. When the RNA polymerase find that region, that promoter site, that specific sequence, with the help of sigma factor, because the RNA polymerase second is formed by the two region, that is sigma factor and the core enzyme, or also said to be holo enzyme. And here is sigma factor. Sigma factor help in the identification of the promoter region, so easily they bind. So they provide the site for attachment to the RNA polymerase second or first and third, for whatever the RNA polymerase is only. So next is structural gene and terminator. Structural gene, after the binding with the promoter, they finally read one by one code on the DNA molecule, that is one by one nitrogenous base on the DNA molecule, and add, for example, here is the coding sequence on the DNA molecule. So they read one by one nitrogenous base, or add one by one nucleoside in the form of simply nucleotide triphosphate, and one phosphate used in the bond formation, and while two phosphate release in the form of the organic, also said to be an organic phosphate, or release after they provide energy for the addition, the rest of the two phosphate release from the triphosphate nucleoside group of the triphosphate. Now last is a terminator region. Terminator region is the region which terminate the process of synthesis, process of transcription, or process of RNA formation. So only they provide a reason, a specific reason, that specific reason have the polythymidine, also said to be a number of 200 thymine, formed by a number of 200 thymine, more than it could be more than 200. So terminator region also have the specific sequence, that is a repetitive sequence of thymine, so that when the termination occur, the mRNA have, and telling of mRNA occur, there is addition of polyadenylation, or there is addition of more than 200 adenine or adenosine on the RNA molecule. That is also known as telling step. Telling step or the capping step also takes place for the securing both the end of the RNA molecule, mRNA molecule, because as we already know, the mRNA molecule is more reactive as compared to the DNA molecule. So that's why there is need for the capping and tanning for securing both the end of RNA molecule, so that they do not or cannot react itself, or react its own strand, because the strand have hanging 2' hydroxyl group. So when the phosphate group is present near the 5' end, because as we already know, at the 3' end the hydroxyl group is present, and at the 5' end the phosphate group is present. Similarly, with in respect to the mRNA molecule, at the 5' end the phosphate group is present, and at the 3' end the hydroxyl group is present. But except the 3' end, the 2' hydroxyl group is also present when the mRNA synthesized, and they have the hydroxyl group, because the 3' hydroxyl group takes place in undergoes in the bond formation or phosphodiester bond formation in between the nucleosides of the RNA molecule, but they hang hydroxyl group of 2' position. So that's why these two ends are more reactive, or have the reactive phosphate group or reactive 2' hydroxyl group, so they bind itself hydroxyl group, or the structure of mRNA molecule also become cyclic or double, or could be double stranded if they have the complementary base pairs bases. So that's why there is need for capping and telling. Now we will discuss this topic later after the transcription process. So now terminator region have more than 200 thymine, so that they secure the end of the RNA polymer. They secure the end of mRNA, not RNA polymerase, mRNA, end of mRNA. So that's why the terminator have the number of repetitive sequence or a number of repetitive thymosin or thymine, also said to be, because DNA molecule, here is DNA molecule, so thymine are present towards the terminator end. Now these are the reasons where the terminator have or structural gene synthesize and undergoes in transcription process, or undergoes in transcription process and or forms or form the DNA molecule and form the mRNA molecule, which have the genetic sequence for the protein synthesis. Now terminator is needed for the stop to stop the transcription. So need for the transcription process. Promoter region present towards the 5' end or towards the upstream of the DNA. So it is present towards the upstream, and the terminator region present towards the downstream. So here are the characteristics of the transcription unit, in which the transcription unit is formed by the 3 region, or also have the 3 region: promoter, structural gene, terminator. Promoter region present towards the 5' end, towards the upstream region, have the site for attachment of DNA molecule, or also have the specific sequence, so that the sigma subunit can easily recognize the promoter region by the specific sequence. So with the promoter region, that promoter region is only the sequence which promotes the transcription process. So that's why they are known as, this region is known as promoter region, because the region is formed by the specific sequence that will be recognized by the sigma during the transcription process or during the initiation process of transcription. Now structural gene is the middle region in between the promoter region and terminator region. That structural gene have the genes for the protein synthesis, and the protein which is required for the, also have the genome which is required for the protein synthesis. So that's why this is known as the region in between the promoter and terminator is known as the structural gene, because they form or they code the genome for the protein synthesis. Now last region is the terminator, which terminates the transcription process and formed by the specific sequence, that is repetitive sequence, so that the termination of transcription process is easily done by the enzyme RNA polymerase also have ability to terminate the process if they add with the Rho factor. So the Rho factor add or simply terminate the process of the process of the transcription process, because the sigma factor simply initiate the transcription process when they add, and the Rho factor is the which replace the sigma factor, or when the Rho factor bind with the RNA polymerase second, they simply terminate the transcription process. Or because of or how they identify this specific sequence or terminator region, because similar to the promoter region, the terminator region is also formed by the some specific sequence. These specific sequence are that is more than more than 200 thymines are present on the DNA molecule, so that they easily recognized by the Rho factor, or Rho factor finally replace the sigma subunit from the core enzyme, from the holo enzyme, which is present in the RNA polymerase second, or they simply terminate the process of transcription. Now, some of the other characteristics of are also present, because the regulation of gene expression. Now, the genes which are present on the mRNA molecule are actually not fully synthesized or not fully undergoes in the translation process. The small portion of genome cut or repetitive sequence which actually do not have the significant role in the transcription process cut during the processing of the RNA. After the processing of mRNA, only some specific sequence are present on the mRNA that undergoes in the translation process. Now, if the mRNA is synthesized from the DNA molecule, here is the mRNA, which is single-stranded mRNA, or in eukaryotes, mainly in eukaryotes. The region of mRNA here is also said to be immature mRNA, or currently which is transcribed from the DNA, have the two regions, that is exon, here is exon, intron, again exon, intron for example, and exon. Outer regions are exon and the inner regions are intron, and also said to be exons are interrupted by the introns, or the introns simply a repetitive sequence or which do not have any significant role in the protein synthesis, or also in the processed mRNA, these are the absent. So in the processed mRNA, or also said to be mature mRNA, lacks or do not have introns. So during the processing or splicing, these introns region cut by the process of splicing a significant role role in the processing of mRNA, or where the eukaryotes genome or eukaryotes mRNA do not have the intron region, because the intron region is formed by the repetitive sequence, or the introns do not have any significant role in the transcription process or protein translation process and protein synthesis. Also, that's why these are the introns in between the exons removed by the splicing process. So in the mature mRNA only the exons are present. That is, if we, for example, they are rotated by the phenomena of splicing. Here is the exon, and simply they cut by the process of splicing, and all these exons are added together to form the mature mRNA. That the mature mRNA only formed by or only have the exon. If we discuss about the mRNA which currently remove after the tailing process, or remove or currently form after the transcription process, have both the reason, but after the processing, after the splicing, the mRNA or in the mature mRNA have only the exon region. The exon have the codes for the protein synthesis, so the significant role of the exons in eukaryotes are the protein synthesis. So that's why the mature mRNA lacks the intron, because introns are formed by only repetitive sequence. The role in the role of the intron, there is no role of introns in the protein synthesis process or in the translation process. That's why all these introns removed by the splicing process, and these exons added together by the different enzyme, or now the mature mRNA only have the exon process. Now before discuss the transcription process, because the transcription process like the replication process is a very complicated machinery, have the complicated machinery, have the different type of enzyme, or which we will discuss in the next class. Now here is the overall nature or structures or characteristics of the mRNA, or characteristic of the transcription process, where the mRNA, how the mRNA molecule form, or what are the regions present on the significant regions are present on the DNA molecule, or which are the promoter region structures in how they work during the transcription process or during the transcription process, or eventually they have the role in the translation process also. Because if the transcription occur, that means there is need for the protein synthesis, only that time transcription occur, otherwise the transcription cell lacks the transcription process. The cell undergoes in the transcription process that is significant is in the protein synthesis. So that's why only they undergoes in the transcription process, otherwise the cell do not undergoes in the transcription process. For the transcription process, the small segments of DNA, the only euchromatins undergoes in the transcription process and the protein synthesis, while the heterochromatins, which is tightly compact chromosome, or also said to be tightly coiled chromosome, do not undergo, the small segment of DNA do not undergoes in the replication process. That's why the chromosome become tightly packed and stored in the nucleus molecule. The small portion of the nucleus which have the heterochromatin molecule, or simply have the heterochromatin molecule, that do not undergoes in the transcription or translation process too. The euchromatin only undergoes in the transcription process. Whenever need for the gene expression, that is whenever need for the protein synthesis, a small portion of DNA undergoes in the acetylation, also said to be acetylation, or undergoes in the acetylation, so that the finally the DNA molecule, uncoiling of DNA molecule takes place, because the DNA molecule coil over the as we already histone protein already discussed in previous class. Here is the histone protein, coil over the histone protein, and the opening of these coil takes place by the HAT or HDAC. HAT is histone acetylase transferase enzyme. That histone acetylase transferase enzyme remove the coiling of the DNA or open the coiling of DNA, so the cell or so the DNA undergoes in the transcription process. Whenever cell need for the genetic expression or need for the particular enzyme, the small portion of DNA which have the code for protein synthesis opened by the hat and by the hat enzyme, or after the opening of these, the transcription occur, then translation occur, finally protein form, then undergoes in the sorting process and modification process, and they form easily the protein synthesis occur inside the cell. So only the small, not overall DNA molecule get opens, only a small portion of DNA molecule get opened during the process of transcription. So here all about the characteristic of transcription. In next class we will discuss about the machinery of transcription. So I hope you like this video. So thank you for listening and watching me, and keep listening and watching me.